Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Amber Rose, also known as The Religious Hippie. You can basically follow me on any social media platform or go straight to my website at thereligioushippie.com. So today's video is a little bit different. I love these videos where I can just take you guys into my life and show you what it's actually like being a Catholic communicator and just being Catholic in general, you know? I just got back from 2 big trips and my body is processing both of them very poorly. And so I am currently pet sitting for my best friend Chloe. You guys know Chloe, she's great. So this is like the opportune time for me to kind of get my life back in order because I'm not home. So when I get back home, at least I'll have energy to clean my room and like clean my office space and just kind of get all of that back in order as well. But it's very important that we find time to rest because even Jesus went and rested. He had to get away from the crowd and we should follow his example and do the same. While I'm on vacation, I don't stop being Catholic. I still go to Mass. I still do my morning prayers no matter how difficult it is. And it can be difficult at times, truly. What are you doing? No, don't touch that. Don't touch that. Come here. I'm gonna be honest here. I woke up at 6 a.m. because they woke me up and I fed them and then I went back to bed. And then I didn't get up until 10 a.m. So, that just tells you how tired my body actually is because usually if I get up, I stay up. I was so exhausted. I remember feeding them, but it was more like a dream, to be honest. Do you guys ever feel that when your body's so tired that if you get up and you're still completely exhausted, your eyes are barely open, you do what you have to do, but then you go back to bed and you wake up later and you're like, was that a dream? He's got good grip. It's really important that we get our prayer life back in order so that we don't fall into a lull or get too tired to pray, if that makes sense. I think a lot of times when we come back from vacations or something, especially if we didn't implement our routines that we had set before going on vacation, we tend to fall out of them and we become stagnant in our prayer life, and that's not good. We definitely want to keep up a good prayer life. And so that's why it's important to cultivate that as soon as you get back. If you realize, oh man, I haven't really been doing my routine on vacation as I have at home, so I really need to work on that. I think that's really important to think about and to start implementing. So that's what I'm doing, and that's why you guys are here today, because I'm just taking you on a recovery morning routine, basically what I do after big trips, after vacation, after a talk, after whatever I'm doing. And if it takes multiple days, this is basically what I do. I'm not home, so I can't show you what I would do if I was home. And in fact, I still haven't unpacked my suitcases from when I went to Florida and Colorado. I still have the same suitcase with me with all the same clothes and everything because I just have not had time to unpack, wash the clothes. So that's the gist of today's video. Hopefully it's interesting to you guys and it'll help you guys in your prayer life. I do enjoy doing videos where I let you guys into my personal life because I think it really helps you to understand that I am human. I'm not just a robot on a screen. I'm not just a YouTube personality or an Instagram picture. I am real. I do have real human emotions. I do have a lot of issues that I work through. And by showing you guys what my life is really like behind the scenes, I hope it will help you guys connect better in that way and understand that like I'm not perfect. You guys are not perfect. Let me know in the comments below if you guys like these types of videos. I'm going to start on my recovery prayer routine and I'll probably do voiceovers for this part so that you guys know exactly what I'm doing, but yeah. Even when I'm not home, a cat always seems to find its way to my lap, and this always is a part of my morning routine, is petting an animal or a cat. I highly suggest you do this as well, as it helps with stress levels, although if you have a goldfish, maybe skip this step. The next thing I do is I grab my prayer book. You can choose any prayer book of your liking. This one just has some basic prayers, some meditations, etc., and I pray my morning offering first. And then I pray the acts of faith, hope, and charity after that. And then I also do an act of contrition and thanksgiving prayers. Dolly, do not. Off the mirror. And don't break it. Once I have finished all of that, I will finish with a surrender prayer, and then it's time to move on to prayer journaling. For those who are interested in prayer journaling, I've done an entire video on how to prayer journal. I will link it below in the description for you. But I always start my prayer journal with a dear God, and then I thank him for whatever I'm thankful for. And then usually I go into just what's ever on my heart, what's kind of weighing on my mind.
Anything that I can think of, I write down and I just empty my mind out onto the pages. And then I usually finish with some more Thanksgiving prayers and resolution, because I want to get better and I want to grow in virtue. And so if there's something that I've really been struggling with, I will make the resolution to do better in that thing. And that's basically it for my prayer life. I usually try to start off small. I don't bite off more than I could chew, especially when I'm coming back from a big trip. I always try to start off with the basics, and I highly suggest you do the same thing, especially if you're struggling in your own prayer life.
So another thing you guys really want to do when you are coming back from a trip is, if you haven't been taking your vitamins, take your vitamins, because that's really important. I don't have all my vitamins with me, like I said in my Colorado vlog, because when I'm traveling I just don't take them all with me. So I still have my beef liver, which is really important, and then my Drenamine, but I don't have anything else. So when I get home I am definitely going to beef up on those a little bit more, but for now these are the only ones I have, so I'm going to take these. You don't like being picked up, but I'm picking you up. This is Dolly. She's really sweet. She hates being picked up, and that's it. I'm putting you down. But yeah, it's really important that we take care of our bodies when we come back. Don't load up on junk food. Don't get a bunch of fast food. Make sure you're taking your vitamins. You're eating high protein, high fat. Vegetables are really good too, and fruit. There's a ton of fruit in the fridge, which I'm so thankful for, because basically everyone thinks I'm a fruitarian because I eat so much fruit. It's actually kind of ridiculous how much fruit I eat in a day. But yeah, this has basically been me getting my life back together, and this is a routine that I'll probably follow for the next few days, just because I want to make sure that I slowly reintroduce myself into my normal routine instead of just trying to go and instantly do everything I was doing before I went on vacation, because that can be a lot as well. Despite the fact I have a ton to do, I'm forcing myself to just make the most of the 8 hours I put in a day for work, and then basically the 8 hours I put in for school, and I'm just trying to do what I can and not push myself too hard. I really hate the grind mentality that our world has, where it's like if you're not working, you're being lazy. And it's like, that's not true. Resting is also a part of our life, and it's something we need to do and take time for. So yeah, just remember to take time to relax, and remember that, you know, work as though it depends on you, but pray as though it depends on God. Because at the end of the day, we can't just ask God to do something for us and then not put any work in. However, Jesus also rested. When we get burnt out or we feel like we're doing too much and it just all becomes too much, we need to take a break, reevaluate, make sure that our relationship with God is good. From one burnt out person to another, I see you, the work you're doing is good, but make sure you take care of yourself, because when you take care of yourself, you can take care of others. And with all of that being said, guys, I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye!